The election of Donald Trump has flattened the poetry in America's founding philosophy. The country born from an idea of freedom is to be governed by an unstable, stubbornly uninformed, authoritarian demagogue. Now is the time to resist the slightest extension in the boundaries of what is right and just, to speak up and to wear as a badge of honor the opprobrium of bigots. Now is the time to confront the weak core at the heart of America's addiction to optimism. Yes, now is the time. The responsibility to forge unity belongs not to the denigrated, but to the denigrators. The premise for empathy has to be equal humanity. It is an injustice to demand that the maligned identify with those who question their humanity. Now is the time to call things what they actually are, because language can illuminate the truth as much as it can obfuscate it. Climate contrarian obfuscates. Climate change denier illuminates. It's time to forge new words. All right is benign. White supremacist right is more accurate. Recalling Nazism is not extreme. It's the astute response of those who know that history gives both context and warning. It's the time to be precise about the meanings of words. Trump saying they let you do it about assaulting women does not imply consent, because consent is what happens before an act. It's time to stop suggesting that sexism was absent in the election, because white women did not overwhelmingly vote for Clinton. Misogyny is not the sole preserve of men. It is time for the media to educate and to inform, to act rather than to react. Now is the time to burn false equivalencies, forever pretending that both sides are equal is not balanced. It is a fairy tale, and unlike most fairy tales, it is disingenuous. Now is the time to refuse the blurring of memory. Now is the time. Each mention of gridlock under Obama was deliberate and systemic. Refusal of the Republican Congress to work with him. No, you can't do your job. You are black. Now is the time to put the idea of the literal bubble to rest the reality of American tribalism as the different groups all live in bubbles. Now is the time to acknowledge all ways in which Democrats have condescended to the white working class, and to acknowledge that Trump condescends to it by selling it fantasies. Now is the time to remember there are working class Americans who are not white and who have suffered the same deprivations and worthy of news profiles. It's time to remember women does not equal white women. Women must mean all women. Now is the time to counter lies with facts repeatedly and unflaggingly, while also proclaiming the greater truths of our equal humanity, decency, compassion. Every precious ideal must be reiterated and every obvious argument made, because an ugly idea left unchallenged begins to turn the color of normal. It does not have to be like this at all. It's time to counter lies with facts repeatedly, unflaggingly, also proclaiming greater truths. Now is the time.